Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. I decided that I'm not going to shave until the Spurs lose. And who knows, that might not happen at all the way they're playing. So I look at their offense and I'm going to explain what the Thunder could do to try and stop it, but right now they're having a lot of problems stopping Manu from getting to the rim, and they're allowing Tony Parker to simply go at Russell Westbrook with no mercy. Let's start with Manu Ginobili getting screen and rolls on top, and watch how the hedge by Ibaka is too far away from Splitter, leaving just enough room for Ginobili to get ahead of steam to the basket. On this screen and roll, they'll have three flat along the baseline, and you'll see that Durant has to help out on the roller, leaving his man wide open in the corner. They practice this, the roller hitting the guy in the corner, and he's wide open. And to confuse the defense, they'll run the same play, but they'll flip it and have the two guys on the left side of the court. Durant still has to help on the roller, and luckily he gets a hand up and deflects that ball, otherwise Kawhi was wide open in the corner. The Spurs set a screen for Manu on the right side, and Perkins is going to play ice where he takes the sideline, and that means that Harden is going to need to slide up and force him toward the baseline. Harden doesn't do that and gives up middle penetration. Collison has to come over to help, and there is Bonner in the corner wide open for a splash. Next, Manu will attack out of the corner by getting a screen and then a pitch, which I love this play. And watch how Kevin Durant completely loses Kawhi Leonard and never finds him again, and as a result, Kawhi gets a nice pass from Diaw for a layup. And the Thunder were terrible getting back on transition in this game. Watch how you have 5 of the Spurs in the backcourt and 3 guys back in perfect position to stop the fast break, but Kevin Durant doesn't find Kawhi Leonard in the corner. They get a little penetration and then a quick pass and a dunk. And on this ill-advised drive by Durant, when Perkins brings his man Tim Duncan right into him, they get a turnover, and look at the numbers. The Thunder have 3 guys back with only 1 Spur ahead of the pack, and yet when they sprint back, Danny Green gets left wide open in the corner to hit an open 3. And technically this isn't a fast break, but it is early offense, and watch how Perkins is very slow getting back and can't hedge, and that gives Parker a wide open jump shot. And here's the famous zipper cut with a triple screen for Tony Parker around the world. And the Thunder are ready and do a great job. Russell Westbrook's got a body on Parker and they don't get anything, but Kevin Durant's got to stay home on that rotation. If he leaves too early, it gives Duncan a wide open shot. Same play, zipper cut, and instead of Tony Parker going around the world, Westbrook is so tight on him, he comes back up on the same side, penetrates, sucks Durant in too far, and there's a back screen even for good measure, and Kawhi hits the 3. And Scott Brooks has to solve the problem of when the Spurs get the ball to the roller. Watch how 2 players come to rotate, and now there's a wide open player under the basket in Danny Green for the layup. One solution is to bring the weak side defender over to stop the pass to the roller. If you don't do that, they get into scramble mode, and against the Spurs, once they get you scrambling, they will slice and dice you to death. Again, on this screen and roll, watch how Ibaka needs to step up and take away that pass to Duncan. If not, he'll make Duncan look like he's 22 again. Just watch Russell Westbrook and how many screens he's got to fight through, and this is why I think they're trying to pick on him. When Tony Parker comes back around again on the screen, look at this gorgeous spin move and a teardrop. And Russell's making matters worse by going underneath these screens, giving Parker a wide open jump shot. And Perkins wasn't doing him any favors by not stepping up and getting a hand up on that shot. He'll go underneath the screen again, but watch Perkins' effort. It's okay, but it's not enough against an elite team like the Spurs. And here's the European influence as they screen the ball and then re-screen it so there's no hedge. Brooks needs to get these 3 players together on the same page because Harden goes up and no one gets the roller. And Westbrook is getting screened in the weak side and going underneath that screen too, getting him in a really bad position. Now Parker can attack with the screen and then hit a nice jumper. And here's where it seems like Popovich said, let's attack Westbrook and get him off his game. They keep screening, keep running him around, making it feel futile to try and even play defense. At this point, Westbrook probably doesn't even know where Parker is going to attack from. Here's that around the world triple screen. He comes back because there's 5 feet between him and Westbrook, and Parker just easily hits that jump shot. And if you don't believe me that he's frustrated, watch this dumb foul. He just reaches out and grabs Parker, and on the next play, he's just going to shove Boris Diaw down after his screens. And as this play gets out of hand, Russell Westbrook goes to the basket wildly and misses the layup, and it takes him almost 8 seconds to get back down the court as he walks down. And guess what's going to happen? Tony Parker sprints down, gets to the corner. There are several passes. Only now do you see Westbrook finally walk into the frame, and then there's the 3. To Westbrook's credit, he did get back on track and did attack the basket in the 4th, but it was all too little too late. It's pretty clear Popovich has identified Russell Westbrook as the weak link mentally, and they're going to continue to attack him and frustrate him to the detriment of the Thunder. We'll see if they can get back in this thing, but I don't think they will. And thanks for joining us. And don't forget, a B-Ball Breakdown is not a channel, it's a conversation. You win,